Hey, yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing from the DC Direct Green Lantern figure line, Green Lantern Batman. Take a look at this green bat right here. I know, I had to do it, I really had nothing else to say. Anyways, Batman as a Green Lantern. It's not what you think. No, it is not. Although it did happen, Batman is not part of the Green Lantern Corps, so you don't have to masturbate to the thought of Batman being Green Lantern. However, it did kind of happen, and I will explain. In the Revenge of the Green Lantern story arc, there was an issue. So if you pick up the Revenge of the Green Lantern, this issue will be in there, where Hal teams up with Batman. And since Hal has returned, pretty much everyone's happy, with the exception of Bruce. See, Bruce, being the semi-paranoid individual he is, doesn't trust Hal Jordan. Especially after Hal being parallaxed and trying to destroy the universe and recreate it in his own image and all that kind of crap. Just doesn't trust him. And to be fair, I probably wouldn't either. But, whatever. Anyways, Batman doesn't trust him. So Hal and Batman team up and they take out, I think, Tattoo Man. I don't know, one of the stupid villains no one cares about. And afterwards, Hal gives a peace offering. He gives Batman his ring. He tells Batman, we're so different, but there's one thing we have in common. We both lost our parents. And this ring helped me through the loss of my father, and I think it could help you. So Batman puts on, busts out the Green Lantern suit. He starts turning into a Green Lantern, and the only construct he makes is of his parents, and he kind of looks at it, and it's really kind of a touching moment because no words are said. He just stares at his parents as a construct, and then he takes out the ring and says, no, I can't, I'm not ready yet. He gives the ring back to Hal, and he says, Hal, I forgive you, it's good to have you back, and Hal flies off, and they're good. He was a Green Lantern for like 2 seconds. Which is interesting, because with the exception of Hal and Sinestro, Batman has worn more rings than any other DC Universe character. Hal's had the Green Lantern, Orange Lantern, Red Lantern, Blue Lantern ring, and I think he might have had the Sinestro ring. No, maybe he just charged his ring in the Sinestro lamp. I forget. But he's had at least 4 rings. Sinestro has had the Green Lantern, Sinestro ring, and the White Lantern ring, so there's 3 rings. And Batman has had the Green Lantern, Sinestro, and Black Lantern ring. I know. Hey, I count Clone Zombie Batman as Batman. Anyways, let's get on to the figure itself. Now, Batman comes from the Green Lantern figure line, which I'm pretty sad that I didn't get into when it first came out, because I don't think I was collecting Green Lantern figures at this time. So, I really wish I got into it because there's a lot of good figures in that line, and I guess I'm making up for it in the Blackest Night figure line, which I'm going to pick up more of. It's just a matter of money. Aquaman, Black Lantern Aquaman is next on my list. Anyway, I got this figure for a few reasons. One is because, well, duh, it's Batman, and you guys don't know how much I love Batman. Don't worry, I'm not going to be biased to this figure because it's Batman. There's so many people that do reviews of their favorite character, and they act like a little fanboy crying and gushing about how perfect the figure is, even though the figure's probably not that perfect. So don't worry, I'm going to be totally objective and unbiased in this review. But I wanted to get this because, well, it's Batman. 2, because it's completely different Batman from any other Batman I have. I mean, most of my Batmans wear the standard gray and black or blue color scheme. Sure, they're from different kind of toy lines or, ways or whatever, and they look different, but really, Green Lantern Batman stands out because it's a completely different uniform. It's just really cool. So that's another reason. Well, 3, because I think it looks like a good figure. But let's get actually into that. Green Lantern's Batman. Let's start off with the sculpt. The sculpt itself is pretty good. My only complaint is he's thrusting out his abdomen and chest like nobody's business. It's like he wants the world to know that he has a 19-pack. Yes, Batman, we know you have a 19-pack, and we love it, but you don't have to thrust your big chest and bulging muscles out at us. So, I mean, it's kind of weird. I don't know if this is the body is a mold or a retooling or a repainting of a former Hal Jordan body, because the color scheme is exactly that of Hal Jordan for the costume itself. But with the exception of the boots and the gloves, it looks like a Hal Jordan body. But then again, I don't have the Green Lantern's line Hal Jordan, so I can't make that assumption. Maybe one of you guys can tell me. But the body, for the most part, looked good, and the face mold is nice. It looks like Batman's taking a massive shit. He's just grinning like a madman. So, I like the head. Articulation-wise, for a DC Direct figure, he has pretty good articulation. Leg goes up, bends, down, arm goes up, around, bends at the elbow, moves at the forearm, and the head can look up, down, and spin all the way around Beetlejuice style. So, he has a pretty good articulation for a DC Direct figure. Perfect? No. But you can actually put this guy in some stellar poses. Color schemes are basically black, white, green, and the skin tone. That's about it. He does have a construct on his chest, and it's of the bat symbol with the Green Lantern symbol over it. What's interesting to know is Batman normally has no Green Lantern symbol on him. If you look underneath the construct, it's just a Batman symbol. The only Green Lantern symbol is actually the construct. No one cares that I pointed that out, but I thought I'd point it out because it's just like Batman's too good for the Green Lantern. And he is. The cape itself is oddly cool. It kind of has that, how should I say, spandexy, leathery kind of, I don't want to say spandexy, but leathery kind of feel to it. I like how it's glossy on this side, and the green on the inside kind of has a good look. I thought originally it was going to be white on the inside, but the green really does work out well. So the cape itself I have no problem with. I know people complain about the cape, but the cape is pretty cool. The figure comes with a stand, and guess what it is? Yes, that's the Green Lantern symbol. Hey, it's from the Green Lantern line, so it's going to have the Green Lantern symbol. In the figure itself, you just plop that flag in there, boom, and he stands very nicely. Like I said, this figure has a lot to offer when it comes down to articulation and poses. This is probably particularly my favorite pose. Batman kind of like, "Arr, you got the Green Lantern power ring," kind of thing like that. And, you know, you can do a lot with this figure. Whether or not you should get it. Well, there's two people that should pick up this figure. I'm going to say up front. I'm not going to be biased or anything like that. I think this is a good figure. I recommend this to people that are Batman fans like I, who have a ton of regular Batman figures, or to someone that wants to add to their Green Lantern collection. It's not something I would recommend going out right away to get if you're starting off a Batman collection. It's going to be one of those figures you want to wait till later. But it is a good looking figure. You can do a few good poses with it. And I mean, who doesn't love the fantasy of Batman being a Green Lantern? I mean, who else gets a hard-on from Batman having that much power? Oh, that's me? Well, anyways, it's pretty cool. And it's a nice addition to any collection. Just make sure that you have a collection before you get it. Because, you know, it's not your standard Batman figure, so it's probably not going to be first on your list. But I still think it looks nice. The only thing I would have changed from this figure is I would have liked it if the construct could be removed, or if there was more constructs. But maybe I'm asking for too much. The figure itself is good, and I give it around maybe an 8 out of 10, if I had to rank it. Which I don't like ranking things, but I tend to do it a lot. So whatever. So, I'm going to end this review here. Green Lantern series, Batman from Wave 3. I recommend picking it up. It's definitely not a waste if you buy it. So, this is Andrew saying, peace out. For now.